50 Shades of Green is what I have deemed the name of this vehicle to be, which is quite fitting. Except it's got blue in it now. I shall remedy that. I'm probably gonna paint all this shit black, rhino line it. This is the back of a square body. Still gotta finish bolting it through the inside here. My neighbor lokes out with his 4-cylinder Charger. It's quite hilarious here. Mopar or no car. Remember this bottom part of this thing was rusted? This header panel? Well, this is the header panel of a square body Chevy, which I lopped off 11 inches of each side, and now it lays here and has a perfect length to finish here, the little floor, and it's got some beat rolling and whatnot. This round part finishes the bottom part, because if you recall, the whole bottom part of that shit is rusted, so that's a come up. I have these two pieces of I'm gonna use to fill the sides, cut them and all that, but that'll be when it is. I finished patching the rest of this little tunnel. I'm probably gonna weld in something for that circle, which is meaningless now. Done those cap corners because of the way this functions now. It's like a unibody pretty much on the Monte Carlo frame, and even though it has this rust holes here, I don't think that's ever gonna get repaired really. And if you did, you would be hitting on the frame from the Monte, because the Monte Carlo frame is inside of this panel further out than it would usually be, even though it's pinched. But it all works in harmony now, because at the end of the day, this is just a fucking car with the costume, with the clothing of a truck. You know, it's a 5-lugger, it's a fucking 4-cylinder, fuel injected, etc. But yeah, it's got that 4.3. I think this little step notch with the bed floor came out clutch. It should be rusted and green, or just maybe it'll look better the floor to be all clean and rhino lined, because I am gonna rhino line the inside of this floor. We're getting closer than yesterday. I think I want to make some like fiberglass molding things for this panel here, where the ass cheek, the fender, meets the running board now, but they'll be in time. I hinged the hood and I reran the bolts through the center to be able to make it tight and right, because all the rivets and bolts through the center of this hood were failed and it wasn't really holding its shape, but now it kind of does. This is from yet another vehicle.